Today possesses the very large potential to be a very long, drawn-out day. That is, fortunately, starting out with a little bit of mountain biking with my friend Graham, who I have not had the pleasure of going to ride mountain bikes with in well, kind of an inexcusable amount of time. Oh my god. Come on, friend. Yeah. Oker doker. Don't go down there. Well, kind of go down there. Look at that not man-made waterfall over there. Wow. Useless YouTuber trivia. Graham is the first person I ever went mountain biking with, ever. Well, it'll be all right. That's so terrible. I hope no one ever has to go through that. Good bicycle riding. Thank you for inviting me. If ever you find yourself uncertain about what kind of decision is going to make for the most fulfilling day, riding your bike first thing in the morning, make sure that all the good stuff happened and that anything else you might have going on, well, whether it's good or bad, you at least got the best part in already. Okay, now for the definite longer part of the day. I am headed for a 2.5, 3 hour drive to my hometown to pick up 2 bikes that anyone who's been here for any sort of amount of time is going to recognize. Both have been characters in this vlog in the past, one much more famous than the other, both in my brother's possession, both in pretty unrideable condition. So I'm going to get them. One is going to stay here for the foreseeable future. The other needs to be repaired, and well, if you've been here long enough, you already know why. This does need to come as a just in case though. Just in case I want to waste a bunch of time. Hello? There's no one here. And that is no problem. That is specifically why I brought this. This is my old middle school here. It's kind of where I did all of my middle school skateboarding. I've since given up from then and taken it back up this year. You know, I kind of remember everything over there being in a lot better shape. Can you see the bike in that car? That guy has his old road bike in his convertible. Hi. One more time, please. Say it again. Remember these? Bikes collected, now just like a quick 3-hour cannonball run home. Oh, that drive is terrible. Now that it is all over, will you all please join me with a very warm re-welcoming of 2 previous past characters of this vlog. My old all-mountain Felt LT50, 26-inch bike, 160 mils of travel. Not a whole lot done to it other than that, maybe one by swap. That's really it. And then the character from easily, I'd have to check this actually, the most watched, if not the most, the second most watched video on this channel, the upgraded budget entry-level mountain bike of my brother's, the Trek Wahoo Gary Fisher edition. Both, as you can tell, slightly worse for wear. Somehow even being ridden a lot less, the Felt more so than the Trek. Looks like the conclusion of riding of this bike was determined by a derailleur going into the wheel or a stick coming up through it. I can't really remember which one, but no chain, no workable real derailleur. And then a small mishap while riding resulted in a very bent aluminum handlebar. I must admit, I've never really seen this before. But that's fine, this is all very fixable. Another thing I noticed is all of these lugs on these tires are ready to like just kind of fall off. Anyway, I've got like huge plans for this I'm going to share with you in a second. But then there's this guy. You all know what is wrong with this. The derailleur hanger was destroyed. I finished it off while trying to fix it with the derailleur alignment gauge. All that needs to be done to this bike is a new derailleur hanger, and maybe we'll just go over everything else to make sure that it's all up to snuff, and it will be back to riding condition. So both of these bikes are gonna go under the knife, though truthfully for now, the Felt will likely get the lion's share of my attention for the next few weeks at least. Purely because I've got an insane amount of ideas that are kind of flowing through my head that I would like to see completed before mountain bike season is all done. Namely, and I've already checked to make sure that it will fit, is a 650B swap from the 26-inch wheels that are currently donned on this right now, which will allow us to get a different all-mountain fork that will be 650B boost. I want to change to a much more wide, modern drivetrain. I can't help but just truly want to use Microshift Advent X. Obviously we need to address the wrecked cockpit, which is fine because we do have what was sent to the channel, a nice short race face stem and a race face bar, which was very kindly donated to the channel, along with the dropper post that is currently on the Schwinn right now, which, speaking of, this will also finally get the dropper post treatment, something that I think this bike has lacked for a long time. Ultimately, the goal with the Felt is to get my 2013 all-mountain bike brought into the mountain bike world of 2020. Of course, neglecting the fact that we can't change head tube geometry too much, and that we are going to just marginally affect our bottom bracket height. Okay, the goal of this vlog was to purely just show off the fact that I went to go grab this thing and this thing so that they could join the channel again and introduce what we're going to do to my new to me, old given away, brought back to the channel, gonna get a bunch of cool stuff done to it, hopefully as quick as possible, all mountain bike. Because, mostly entirely because I truly do not see myself being able to afford any new mountain bikes anytime soon, so I'm gonna give it the Spindat treatment. Take something kind of old, try and make it as new as possible, ride it, and enjoy it. Okay, thanks for coming to Moncton with me. I needed that. It's a very boring drive.